This is the future! The future is now!
Oh my god, you don't think
It came through your boobs. Right through the boobs.
It's a whale log. No, 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 no.
What the fuck is this?
Ah! Stare at my ass. Stare at my ass. God, really? You see what I mean? Like that? You see what I mean? Oh!
Never trust a moon.
You are effing kidding me, you useless pile of shit!
God damn it! Oh, great, it crashed. I blame you. It was much closer to the end.
It's got Max and on the bush.
Louder.
Feliz Navidad.
Louder!
Feliz Navidad. Prospero anno y felicidad. Oh, fuck. Put penis as a mouth for a vagina. There's a line
What?
I don't know what to say.
What?
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Sexy ass.
I heard sexy ass, and I was trying to figure out the context of what was a sexy ass. Oh shit! Oh, a temple! You okay there, Thorne? Holy shit, biscuits!
You didn't actually see it when I released them for the first time.
Well, no, we didn't. Hello, everybody.
The best part is everybody heard that completely.
Not anybody heard the laugh, knew where it came from.
Though I've never heard you make a laugh like that, and it was amazing. And all because the dodos had exploded.
Oh no, I did it on purpose. I deliberately.
Well, I know you deliberately removed the thing, but that laugh was deliberate.
Really, if I'd have managed to sustain myself, what I should have done is not laughed and then not said a thing and wait until somebody went, where the fuck are all these dodos coming from?
Right, hello everybody. That was fun. Oh, very quickly for Danny, who's off his advert now. And we're back. No, we're not. Technical difficulties, getting rid of the technical difficulties.
Technically, we're back.
Technically, we are back. Right, you were grabbing beers?
I was grabbing beers. Thorne, you wanted a sticky toffee pudding ale?
I did want a sticky toffee pudding ale.
Wow.
Very clear and precise pronunciation there.
Yes,
You're
well,
lucky I didn't use text to speech.
What? That's sure, that's fine. Hello, everybody. Hope you didn't all miss the start, because there was a start. Oh crap, I need to use a controller for this. There you go. That is louder than I remember. Just hearing these slurping noises behind me.
What's the dog?
Other noises. The dog is... It is definitely the dog that's in the fridge.
It's been placed in a weird place.
Well, you can put it anywhere you want to put it.
Unless you expect him to sit directly behind you for the entire stream.
It's Why not?
Only stare at the back of your head. Going,
Why not?
yes, Doug, you're going to have to move.
Why does this ale have you concerned? It is delicious.
You didn't have to freak out, but you could have just moved.
Is it
casually.
delicious and nutritious?
It is. It is so good that Meeks drank 1/3 of 1/2 of a bottle.
And I had to pour the rest down the sink. You got wasted.
Well, you know, Meeks.
How is the sound? I don't remember how to play this game.
And hey, Two-Faced Dragon.
Danny's doing maths for your quote.
Maths.
Maths.
1/3 of 1/2. Yes, 1/6.
Come on then. I mean, I've just a second sat down the stream. But
And yes, he got drunk.
there's ice everywhere.
It may sound weird, but it is a drink based on a pudding. What is weird about that?
It's supposed to be over there so everybody can be heard. Not just myself. It's fine. It's fine.
Previously on Alan Wake.
Oh shit.
Alice has been kidnapped.
I'm gonna need to do
I'm actually glad to be honest. Alice going, I've been kidnapped!
My best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
This is the manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true.
Also, literally, the only thing I remember about this game was that Barry wore a proper jacket. That was it.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I remember quite liking the Barry character.
The deadline.
Because they sort of like pitch him as if he's going to be like a cowardly ass, but...
Shit, I didn't pay attention to any of that. But I have played the game
Also,
before, so.
also a sickening sycophant.
She's resourceful.
Oh, what it didn't show you on previously was she was possessed. The woman that we're going to meet. Remember? She was sitting on the bed,
Oh, yeah.
all possessed by dark
Yes, yes.
I'm possessed by darkness!
No, it was by the evil rapey lady.
I'm not saying that.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff.
You will.
Let's make this quick, huh?
Yeah, I thought Barry was going to be an annoying character, and he turns out to be a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
That's a nice switch from a 30 frames per second video to what I assume has been unlocked.
Oh, look at that blur.
Writer, huh? I heard
Turn that off? That must be horrible for streaming.
I'll show you her trail.
If we can find it.
Advanced.
Where are
Is it down? Further down? Down? Lower?
we? There's grass distance.
No. Okay, so there's nothing about motion below.
No.
Nothing
But
about
there is how
bush.
far you're allowed to see
But
grass.
you need maximum bush.
She's a nice girl.
Look at how far that grass is right there. That's
As
amazing.
I was saying, Al, I
Oh,
found
shit.
all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true.
Why are you standing over there?
And this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself.
The Indians did, not the Native Americans.
Okay. Anyway,
Actually, people from
No,
India.
it's actually people from India that came across.
Thomas Zink. Now,
It was a holiday. And they went, look, it's a doorway to the underworld.
but I ran a bunch of searches.
Only they did it with an Indian accent, but I'm not going to try and do an Indian accent because A, I won't be able to do it, and B, it will sound really racist.
But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Are we doing more exposition now?
Oh, you're following Limpy Joe.
Oh, I need to keep an eye out for coffee. Apparently we missed a bunch. Oh, man. This is riveting.
I don't know the fact that the current quote in chat is
Yeah, how
racist
about
Cisco
that?
for the win.
It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
Nobody's looking further into a boat that fell from the sky.
Come
Why
on,
would
mister.
you?
I'll take you to Rose's trailer.
Basically, it's a
You're not
free
gonna
boat.
Look up like registration
Yeah,
or who
yeah,
owns
just-
the boat or
just-
where it came from.
If you look up registration, it no longer remains a free boat. They live by a lake and there's a free boat.
Well, sort of. It's not in great condition. Possibly possessed.
It's full of the darkness. I suppose anything else.
Dogs! Oh, hot dogs. The famous
dog.
Dog. The big dog. The monster dog. The belly buster isn't a dog. Hot dog, chili dog, cone dog, taco dog, trailer trash dog. There's a dog at the door. Can someone let him in? Extra
Listen, I got things to do. This place don't run
fixins?
itself.
Fixins?
It'd be fixins if it's in America.
Things you fix.
Tana's never looked more baffled than the fact that you answered the door.
Answer the call.
It gets better. A local girl,
What?
Barbara Jagger.
Why are you in the bushes?
That's actually a good question.
Are you pissing in the bushes?
Jagger's a local spook store. The Scratchin' Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al,
Mhm.
I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this guy
Anyway, I'll stop watching. It's awkward.
I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady?
Bagley.
She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Okay, is that enough? He's gone back to his bush. Alright. That's enough on that.
He likes
You know
the
the
bush.
FBI wants to speak to you, Mr. Wake. You are kind of pissing around here.
You can tell he's straight. He loves bush.
You can have a bush and be male.
Okay, you can tell he's Republican. He loves bush.
We don't shave around these parts. These specific parts here. Don't shave them. I feel like we went the long way around to this. We could have just... Oh, does she live in there, does she? Oh no! There was birds that were clearly obviously there, so I walked over to them, touched the bin, and then got scared of the birds that were already there. Come on. Personal space.
That's right. And obnoxiously slow walking NBC, isn't it?
I said the FBI, he's had a phone call being told that the FBI want to speak to him, and he's like, yeah, I'll be right there. But first, sandbox! as his agent's kind of like, is he okay?
I actually wish you could get a slow zoom out of that moment.
Or that you could get into the cart.
Mind me asking what you want with it?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I'll walk around.
Well, I'm not going to respond to that sentence.
I see coffee through the window. Let's get this underway.
Quick,
Even
smash
though
the window.
She's possessed. Hello.
Hello, crazy lady. We hear you got raped by the other crazy lady.
Oh dear, Mr. Wake,
Hello.
I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh yes, yes. Please come in.
There's nothing strange here. Fade to black.
I was about to say
Oh, definitely drink
That-
whatever she...
that
This
was
is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript.
What?
I really
Is that saying that the
I
darkness makes
understand.
fantastic
I
coffee?
know what you need.
it's dark
I'm
roast.
used to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry, she doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al.
Oh,
Oh, what's... Oh...
Barry,
fantastically drugged coffee.
what?
Party time.
Somebody is waking up in a hotel surrounded by naked men with a sore ass. There's nothing to do with Adam Wake.
Hiding in my arbor's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd comfort you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started.
The coffee?
I insist.
You must turn the lights on. To hell.
Back to work, boy.
Oh, God.
You know, the FBI wanted to speak to you like 9 hours ago.
Hungover. Only anger kept me going.
Is that Tommy Wiseau?
No, it's Alan Wake.
The one on the top left, that's so Tommy Wiseau.
Alan Wake is Tommy Wiseau.
This is actually all about the room. This is all about what's going on with Tommy when he's making the room.
It all makes sense now. But wait, Barry hasn't asked me how his sex life is. I should really check the sound, actually, shouldn't I?
I thought you did before.
No, you don't.
Oh.
She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's probably fine.
It's sound. Sound.
She likes mammoths and Alan Wake.
They're good for getting wood.
Giggity?
No, that's art.
Orc is giggity?
Believe
mammoths and wood.
in change. Believe of change. Believe the change.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper.
Fucking coffee! It's what I was here for all along.
No, the coffee you could see through the window. Was that coffee?
Barry was out of it. He was
That
way
coffee?
too heavy to
No,
carry.
that you could see a different coffee before.
Right. Zermore. So handsome.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
Don't try and wake up Barry or anything. Hooray!
What was that coffee?
Kind of glad that I'm...
Wait, how was it that coffee? There was no window in that wall.
Randolph calls the police.
That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of this business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
I was listening to that. Who said I wasn't?
There was no time to waste.
That's what you said, like, to the FBI ages ago.
No time to lose.
Oh, that's why the boat's there. Just so you can't walk straight to the car. Go the long way around, Mr. Wade.
I've already drank 3 times as much beer as got Meeks drunk.
Thorne left his sticky
Danny.
toffee pudding right in front of me and I can smell it.
Is it too toffee?
Is it too sticky?
No,
Is it
just
too
alcohol.
puddingy?
I'm going to see if Danny can figure out the maths on how much I've drunk. He should be able to. He's doing a PhD, for God's sake.
What's on your mind, Walt?
No, that's right.
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
Oh, he's had an argument with Moon.
You don't fight with Moon, and never trust a Moon. A lesson that Neeks learned.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for,
You
Walt?
supposed to look up at that point. Ah, a sky.
Well, Walt, maybe... well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something
Sure. I don't remember what any of the buttons are. Oh, that's run, which I always thought was a very weird button for run. Fucking coffee! Yank. Back to the madness. More coffee before we trigger whatever's going to happen next. Doesn't look like it. Any manuscript pages?
Doesn't look like it.
Does not look like it.
Nope.
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl. This is Agent Nightingale, FBI. Get him up, Hemingway. You're under arrest. You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face. Stay right where you are.
So that's Max Payne.
Why are you running?
Yes.
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac.
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I
Didn't?
missed my appointment.
You just ditched him. Uh-oh. I really don't know which direction I was going to go.
I want the FBI guy to say I want to search every farmhouse, ad house, and hen house.
What about Whole House?
No, he will do the searching of the whole houses himself.
Ah!
Damn.
Run, Wake. But I'm tired. I'm tired. Can't run anymore. Just let them shoot me. It's better than running. They are amazing police officers.
There he is. Oh, he moved.
You mean he's not exactly where he was?
Also, what's he suspected of again?
Aren't they possessed?
We don't know because we keep losing days. And we've lost a week since we first told the police that our wife was missing. So supposedly a week has gone by.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Yay, things are getting weird again. Come on, get up.
Great driving by the police.
The poo-poo. Checkpoint.
I was going for an American accent there. I don't think I nailed it.
Okay. Well, the thing is, I'm not entirely sure where Alan thinks he's going. I mean, he does want to escape the police, fair enough. But, you know, to do what? Oh, am I missing something?
Someone's turned on the super vacuum.
It's Andy. It's Randy Andy. Oh, I was going to use that as a checkpoint.
This horror was everywhere
I am nowhere near drunk.
The cops didn't stand a chance. They were
By Meek's standards,
not a monster.
4 times what gets him drunk, but that doesn't get me even tipsy.
Sorry, I thought I was supposed to be listening to this. Are we chasing Bigfoot in a tweed jacket and a hoodie? A tweed jacket over a black hoodie. What a douche.
That's kind of a weird combo.
But he's a cool hip rider. You're gonna get murdered by someone.
You on the ground. Hold right there.
Ah!
There's nowhere to run.
Well, no, there's loads of places to
I do
run.
appreciate, before you give him a chance to stop, then you start shooting.
I was gonna, he shot at you 3 times before yelling freeze.
I assume it's getting chased by birds. Boys. Am I going up there? Maybe? I don't see how that would be a good idea, but sure. Was it just to see that the helicopter crashed? Because to be honest, we could see that without that. Whatever. Ah, coffee.
Yay,
Radio.
This is James. Mulligan, Thorne, come in. Over. Thorne here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They put up a fight or anything.
Maybe that's because they're both drugged off their tits.
Give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's crops are hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis scotch about it, you know what I mean? Over.
Yeah, you've been chased by drunken feds.
Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc.
Just being weird.
Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh yeah, but looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
What? The Fed and my agent have a lot in common?
Both on something.
Okay, I'll use this. It's a tower.
The tower, Rapunzel.
Quite good. Alright, yeah. So that's what I'm looking for.
It's a very old airplane reference. Bet you nobody got it.
I think what you were looking at originally was the tower. Sorry, Brad.
But the other things had a radio in on.
That's just a Radio Shack.
I imagine that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps
I need to
he could
focus
direct
on
us
it,
to
but
the
it's not focusing on it. The radio station, yeah, it looks like it's pointing to that.
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without blood.
It's probably a surreal game. What the actual story was is that
there was no power.
Every time he's after a light, it's because he wants to light up and smoke something, and the whole story is that he's on drugs.
That could actually work for this game, though.
We get to the end, so anyway, he was on drugs. That doesn't look safe. Boost the light. Make the light be more of a light.
Bigger bulb.
Oh, time to search for stuff. God damn it, Wake. He's dying walking down these stairs.
He's a writer. We're not very outdoorsy.
Oh, it's just a flashlight. All those batteries I picked up. None left.
And ate your batteries?
Oh no, I'd lost my other battery.
Because clearly, after all the stuff you've been through, the first thing you would do is put down the weapons that you use in the fight. You would not have brought them with you.
Need to keep an eye out for yellow arrows pointing around because I need to get all my supplies back.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Flashbangs!
And they're apparently just being transported by a regular car.
Hmm. They might all be dead, lady. Bow rice! Oh. Ow! And they took ages to go up.
They look like
I was
fireworks.
about to say they look like firemen rather than police.
Bow rice. Oh, that's still not seeing any more arrows. I mean, I can throw all my flashbangs at people, but ow! Oi! Boston? Loads of flashbacks.
Man hits you in the back with an axe and you go, oi!
Fecker. Bordy.
Well, that's what you do when you hear gunshots. You call the radio station. You don't call the police. I still can't get that. Kind of is terrible.
The bow rice, remember? I almost forgot it, but it's bow rice.
You call the bow rice.
Yeah. Feckers. What was that? Oh. No. They were nothing. Is there? I think I'm supposed to go this way. Stop trying to hit me!
You're having a bad case of the sepia tones.
You got a gun in there? No, just one of these goddamn motherfucking flashbangs. Stop hitting me when I'm picking up flashbangs!
Especially you drop one right in front of your own face.
That way. I think is the game sort of changes up how it wants you to react to them a lot. So it's like, so now it just wants you to throw a flashbang apparently as soon as they show up. Otherwise you're going to get smacked around.
Something that Evil Vin did really badly too. It's like, am I supposed to fight these or run from these?
They're still chasing me. It's you throwing friggin' axes.
I also bet that his axe respawns in his hand.
Oh, I was going here. To the Radio Shack.
So is the radio station?
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Oh, num num num. Nummy num num num. I'm wanted by the police, so let's just wander up to some... Oh, yikes.
The famous writer and Monte criminal.
Hi, bud. Hello.
I'm so glad you could find
Hey, Adam.
this, Mr. Wake.
Hey, Adam.
Hey, Alan.
Whoa, everyone calm.
Does he keep changing the name he's using for you?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him. What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Yes, last time. I forgot what I called you last time, and I was calling you Dan Brown.
I was going to give an interview.
We called you Hemingway last time.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Adam.
Dan Brown, from what I gather of
Now he's calling you H.P. Lovecraft. It's like,
I'm running out of writers.
I'm not that well read.
I'm gonna get you. Whoever writes the dictionary.
I have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
Why did you run to the radio station in the first place?
Through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you? Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
Matt's gone mental.
The FBI guy's calling you random wolfers. I don't actually know why. Is it just because he's mental?
R.L. Stein, you fuck.
Enid Blyton. You and your fucking famous five.
Uh-oh.
You guys mind? Ow. Alright, drop another one. For fuck's sake. Yeah, I didn't mean jump. Oh wait, you've already turned it on. Alright. Yay, finally. But
I just love the fact people are leaving flashbangs and revolvers.
Every now and then they try and give it an authentic reason, like putting it in the back of a car boot. Then you get these ones that are like, and these ones were just left on the back of a truck. Yeah.
I'm just taking it as a sad indictment on America, where there's so many guns, you just leave them everywhere just in case you run low on guns.
well, you keep finding boxes with supplies written on them, and the supply is a gun.
Unlocked supply crates, those are the best places to put guns.
It was the flashbang bunny.
Yeah, the flashbangs are a bit much. Oh, yeah.
This particular state
I
is
love the
replaced.
idea of a flashbang bunny.
This particular state is replaced.
That would be a shit morning to wake up on Easter.
No,
And you got the
Easter
flashbang
eggs.
bunny instead. And yeah, you bite into an Easter egg and it just explodes in your face.
No, it's where the kids go for the hunt, and it's the flashbang hunt, and everyone just goes off in your face.
Oh, hold on, little Tommy. The ringing will stop after 15 minutes.
This would probably be easier with a mouse. But yeah. I've only got 6 bullets left. I'm gonna leave you alone. Nope. No, I'm not. I'm gonna shoot you.
I'd be careful with that Google search there, Matt. That could lead to some serious questions.
Where are you going?
What's he searching for?
He's searching are military flashbangs publicly available.
Do the FBI wish to speak to me?
Well, tough if they do. He has to commit a crime.
Yeah, right.
I'm sure you can get. I assume you can get some sort of knockoff ones. Flashlights.
The flashlights are FBI. The knockoff FBI.
The off-brand flashbang.
Yeah. Tesco's finest flashbangs.
Tesco value flashbangs, please.
Oh, he takes light damage very slowly.
You've already thingied him.
Wait, he's a farmer. I thought you were running from police guys.
Believe it or not, I'm trying to shoot him, but he just won't shoot. Where's that other guy now? Where is he? Just hanging around outside. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
He was very determined.
I'm flashbanging myself to death.
What's that yellow sign say?
The darkness controls the taking.
Oh, I said controls the tavern. It's like
Don't go to the
The
pub.
darkness owns the pub.
the darkness is starting a new chain of public inns.
Right in the legs.
Some of the dive attacks on these enemies are actually pretty decent. It's kind of weird because some of them have got very like desperate, I'm going to hit you one way or another attacks that you don't really see very often. Because this is an old game, it's weird that it's got such nice things.
This is why you can't have nice things. That's... Oh no, I've already picked up all this crap.
Well, it's like not many games give you a really good feel that the enemies are running. A lot of them just give you a feel that they're like annoyingly jogging at you.
Yeah, thanks for that. In light, you can have. I'm guessing I'm supposed to turn on all those lights.
Everything is another yellow sign to the right of seeing. If you haven't figured that out, yeah, how the fuck did you get so far into this game?
No, I'm supposed to be going that way. Coffee? Fuck everything else?
Clearly the most important thing, coffee.
That a couple of months ago now, there were a bunch of like game developers talking to each other on Twitter openly about things games do. Like most games, if there's an enemy running behind you, like the Axemen and this, they won't hit you. Because it's annoying for the player to be hit from something that they can't see on screen.
Yeah.
So if there's like 3 enemies around you, and one of them's off screen, he gets the lowest priority for attacking. And people got really pissed off at the developers. Because like, well, that's not, you know, it's not accurate. It's like, yes, but at the end they're making a game, and games are supposed to be fun.
Yeah, if you're playing a game and it's frustrating or annoying you, like evil boobs,
yes,
you're not going to finish it.
My favourite one though was Valve, and this is actually from before this debate. Is any enemy in Half-Life that has a rocket launcher is not allowed to hit you with the first rocket. And if you think back to whenever you're playing Half-Life, do you ever many bits where an enemy shot a rocket randomly into a wall and you're thinking, what the fuck was that?
Right past my head.
Yes, because I do remember that. And it's like, oh, so that's why that sort of shit was happening. Because somebody decided it really wasn't fun for a guy that you hadn't seen to blow you up with a rocket.
An alpha stream.
Couple of points.
It wasn't...
Adam says this isn't just any flashbang, this is a Marks and Spencer's flashbang, which I thought was awesome. But Zrush is asking if that dev stream was recorded and where he can hear it.
Did you say it was on Twitter?
It was a Twitter conversation.
Twitter, not Twitch. Yeah.
I read someone copying it somewhere, because I don't really use Twitter. God, you
Hello. Well, that's clearly not somebody in distress.
Again, it sounds like you're on a drug fueled rampage, and she occasionally pops up to try and calm you down.
You could just search for video game dev secrets or something like that. It's probably quite...
It's weird that it was on Twitter, of all places.
There's been previous ones.
She sounded wrong somehow. But
so I think, for me, Valve was the... You know, all Valve games have the commentary.
Yeah.
Valve used to
this has commentary.
Valve used to do a blog with that sort of things in it, and it's really interesting to me.
That's always interesting.
It's also things like if you were into a room with like the 6 guys with guns, in Half-Life only 3 of them are allowed to shoot at you at once, so you don't ever run into a wall of gunfire.
Danny Marks and Spencer's is a
Classy.
supermarket. It's expensive.
Has been supermarket.
Yeah,
it's failing.
It's classy with air quotes.
Yes, it's expensive.
They have classy air quotes.
But really, of course, the best flashbangs would come from Waitrose, which is the classy version of Marks and Spencer's, and the only shop in the country that stocks Tim Tam, which shows you how classy it is. And there's only one person in the stream that will get that.
Yeah, no shit. It's the only way to go. But thanks. It's fine.
Unless you turn around, there's the yellow ones pointing off the cliff saying, no, don't go this way. I can't remember any more off the top of my head, but they're basically video game secrets for making a game fun, not realistic. But, you know, to do so in subtle ways that the player doesn't notice.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
It's the UK Husker. Every single supermarket stocks ginger biscuits. It's just Marks and Spencer's has really classy ones.
This is jar biscuits.
They're like hand baked or something.
Ow!
Is the doc throwing good, is it?
Shit at me. Bang. Fucking flashbang.
It's going all...
I was trying to...
Sith on you.
Well, no, the manuscript page they picked up before said it was doing it, and he said that he threw a flashbang. So I was trying to do it without throwing a flashbang, just to prove this thing wrong. But apparently, you have to throw a flashbang.
This is a Stanley Parable.
If I didn't throw a flashbang, it was going to get friggin' painful. I've only got 2 flashbangs left. Come on, off the cliff. I see something glowing over there. Told you to run, you didn't have to dodge.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face.
Yeah.
He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either.
Matt Adsey Mason is a Sainsbury's person.
It was all that I had time for.
Classy, but not too classy. Classy, but not showy.
We're in Morrison's, but it's only because it's right around the corner.
Morrison's is good. We would go to Morrison's, but they're too far away.
They deliver now. You're going to take a look at it.
Yes, yes, we were going to try. Because the moment we're stuck with our stuff, it's because of lack of choice.
I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness
what makes them fun.
And it was getting closer.
I'm sorry, but
coffee.
It says nobody's safe in a horror story. Certainly not the protagonist, but that makes it a very short horror story if the protagonist dies, or a very confusing one where you're constantly switching protagonists because they're all dying. The whole point is that he seems unsafe. He's actually safe as houses until, you know, the end, where you either decide you're going to have a happy ending where he escapes, or a sad ending where he gets killed.
Or a sarcastic ending. Sorry, I'm thinking of BioWare games. The sarcastic ending.
No. Yay.
That was a good shot.
There was actually a... Oh, damn it, what was it called?
That's still slowly opening.
There was a fairly recent PS4 horror game that was pretty well done, where there's a lot of death of the protagonists in it.
Well, there was a lot of death of the protagonist.
Yeah, you kept changing protagonists.
Oh, so it could work in a game, but it would not work in a book.
Well, I'm assuming that's what Death Stranding is going to all be about. That you keep dying or some shit.
Damn it, I just remember the name of the game.
Might as well probably be able to tell if it was PS exclusive.
I don't know if it was PS exclusive. I know the playthrough I watched on the PS4. But...
Am I stuck on the door? The answer to the question is yes.
A fairly recent PS4 horror game where the protagonist, there's a lot of death of the protagonist in it, and you just change protagonists. Also had a lot of it was the sort of game where if you did something to make your present playthrough easier, it could, because the whole thing was set in one night through the house. So if the present person you were playing, you for example used all the bullets in the gun, somebody later on couldn't use the gun.
Ooh.
So you had a weird sort of like you get.
That kind of sounds good, and then you're also sort of. Certainly on second and third playthroughs, you're probably a bit more conscious of using stuff.
There was one particularly dick move one where you were running inside from a Wendigo. That was it, the main bad guy was a Wendigo, but you were running inside and you had the option to lock the door behind you. And if you didn't remember that another character was still outside, you then got to that character and you just run to the locked door and then got murdered by the Wendigo because you couldn't get in. So it was a sort of like, yeah, you left one character outside. I think it's Until Dawn. Might be Until Dawn. I think it is. Yeah, Until Dawn is pretty decent. See, I didn't play it, I watched it, and that is pretty good to watch.
Everybody's saying it is Until Dawn.
Is this porn?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is Until Dawn.
Yeah.
I think it is porn.
I'm pretty sure it was Until Dawn. It does do some pretty amusing things, the protagonists, but...
It was porn. Weird porn. Was that it?
I didn't read it.
The scary door. That one was also rubbish. Two. Yeah. One flashbang. Two flares. Oh.
Now, admittedly, my playthrough I watched of Until Dawn deliberately tried to kill off as many of the characters as possible. So maybe that's why I enjoy it more. But
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything
speak button.
into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Of course we did. What else would we do?
Matt, I would argue that
Well.
horror as a genre entirely is predictable. As it's entirely based on jump scares lately. And that's not real actual horror, that's just making you jump.
Speaking of, apparently that didn't damage that at all. Yeah, this thing doesn't give a shit about light. Yeah. That's what we call me.
honestly, the most scared I've ever been in a video game was the original System Shock, the maintenance level. And it's not an experience that anybody can share these days because the games are so... It's like it was a pitch black level and I was more scared of what I couldn't see. Dead Space 1... Dead Space is a horror series. Dead Space 1 is actually pretty decent for the first couple of hours, but then it gets really repetitive on the scares. Like to the point where you're like, I've walked into a new room, where's the scare? There's the scare! And yeah, it just gets really, really predictable. And Dead Space 2 was more of a action game, and Dead Space 3 is a co-op, which you can't really do horror with.
Dead Space 3 is a comedy. Don't pretend it's anything else.
You
System Shock 2 was a co-op.
It wasn't.
I know it wasn't, but it was a great game.
Yeah, the first... if you'd not heard of the experience and the game, Dead Space, the first hour, was really good.
Yeah, but Dead Space 3 is straight up comedy. You can't call it anything else.
And yes, the original System Shock was fucking terrifying to me as a kid. System Shock 2 wasn't, because even when it first came out, it just did not... Oh yeah, that's the other thing, is it didn't look enough, and its choice in music was utterly bizarre. And worse, because the original System Shock 2 loaded it from the CD, so you'd go through that door into the medical area, and the game would pause while the CD span up.
And then you would rave.
And then it started going da-da-da-da-da, and you're like, huh? What? System Shock 1 was terrifying for the time. Not terrifying now because it's 320 by 200 pixels, was the screen size back then. And it's just, people can't be scared from it.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
Coal mine? What? We're going to a coal mine? Why are we going to a coal mine?
God, at this point. I think you got a date with the murderer, haven't you? A date with the darkness.
The coal mine wasn't far now.
Oh no, we went to the radio station for no reason, and then we ran away from that, and now I'm here. And I'm going to the coal mine. I haven't, must not have been paying enough attention.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Is that going to happen today as well?
Drink? What? Alright, so the coal mine is for my wife.
The other thing is, I don't know if you've mentioned it previously on the
Why
stream.
did we stop the car there? There's clearly a long way to drive. I want to see if I can get back in it.
I don't know if you've mentioned it yet on the stream, but this was originally supposed to be an open world sandbox game, which is why there's the car segments. In fact, it's actually really remarkable. This game.
Woi.
I come to believe that
It's actually really remarkable this game managed to get released because they were flip-flopping over what it was going to be.
Well, Alan Wake 2 became Quantum Break.
Yep.
Which flopped hard.
It wasn't that bad, actually. I mean, it flopped financially, but it wasn't too bad. I don't really watched any videos of it.
I was going to say, not many people seem to like it. I suppose we should play it on stream at some point. Because are Remedy still around? I'm assuming they are.
Yeah, I think so. See, I can't remember anything about Quantum Break, but I have played it all the way through. So I have watched it all the way through because I don't own a console. And I should technically know the ending, but I don't. Then I can't remember the ending of this game.
So is it console only?
No, I think it's on...
I think it was at the time.
It's on Steam now, I think.
A lot of developers these days are doing their games on consoles, then saying we'll release it on the PC later. Like Final Fantasy 15 is still due to come out on the PC at some point.
Well, consoles are slowly dying.
And the game I'm really obsessed with at the moment is Monster Hunter World. That's supposed to be coming out on the PC.
Are you going to try and get us to play that?
Oh, I'm going to make you play it.
I'll follow you then.
The thing is,
I played Monster Hunter.
My biggest complaints about all the previous Monster Hunters, which you know, is I hate the controls, I hate the systems, and I hate the camera. They've actually fixed all that, so it looks really good. But they have outright refused to give a date for the PC launch, and actually admitted they're not even going to start it until they finish the console launches. Yeah. So they haven't even started porting it.
This is a fun section of Alan Wake.
What, the drive to
randomly
a new car?
Walk around because I have no fucking clue where I'm going, and I don't think I have to keep switching cars. It's just, I mean, there's a new one there.
Alright, I want another beer or something.
Grab me a drink, would you?
No.
You have no evidence one way or the other to say that.
What did he claim?
Oh, he's pretty sure I'm not the bad guy in all this. Just all these cars left unlocked with the keys in the ignition.
I've always loved Monster Hunter's premises, but always felt they never managed to come through with it because they've always been clunky as fuck to me.
Monster Hunter games.
Lots of people love them though.
Yeah, they are. That's what I'm passing on.
Were you want to give Pepsi?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah,
don't drink and drive, people. Don't drink and drive. I hope I'm right. Is there a phone in this?
Yeah, they've always had really clunky menus for using things in combat. Things like you can't change weapons mid-hunt. There's a new one you can, by the way. You can just... It's easy to use things in the menus. You can change gear in the middle of a mission.
I'm still not interested, really.
It doesn't matter if you're interested, he's going to make you play.
We will hunt monsters on stream and laugh when we get eaten by dinosaurs, thanks.
I only remember one Monster Hunter game that I liked, but it wasn't anything to do with the actual Monster Hunters. It was to do with a cartoon with a rabbit and a wolf thing.
Not ringing any bells.
You crossbred all your monsters. You are a monster hunter and you crossbred them into new monsters.
That does ring a bell, actually. Was one of the first monsters a green blob? With just a single eye?
There was a green blob.
I remember you owning a game like that on like
I think that was
yeah, it would be
Monster Rancher, I think.
Oh, maybe it was Monster Rancher.
Yeah, it definitely was Monster Hunter.
It was awesome.
That was pretty cool. Also, there was a lot of joke things you get from the breeding. Monster Ranch dressing.
I'm not sure this is pertinent to the story.
That's the other thing that came up. That's actually why I wanted to mention it. That came up in the game development stream, not stream, chat thing. Is audio logs where you have to stop and listen to them in an otherwise action-based game. It just really takes you out of the moment.
But this is a story-based game, so.
But even then, it's supposed to be like tense, and you're like stopping to listen to a radio.
I'd say again, you're in a light situation now. You kind of know.
He's found ones in the middle of the night where he's been chased by boogly booglies, and he's stopped to listen to a radio show.
The oogly booglies or the boogly booglies?
That's true. Yes.
The boogly booglies. It is determined to force me to look over his left shoulder, and I don't know why. It just feels wrong to me. Meep meep.
And also, he's supposed to be like recovering his. Is she kidnapped? Is your wife kidnapped?
Yeah, I'm going to the.
He's supposed to be recovering his kidnapped wife, and he keeps stopping to watch TV.
Well, the thing is, like, your wife disappeared at the beginning, and then it smash cut two together, cut to a week later, where you're like, huh, and it makes no sense that you go to the sheriff and you're like, by the way, my wife went missing a week ago.
Well, I didn't mention it.
Where have you been? Don't know. And then you got another one which is, oh, it's now a day later. Gonna explore while my wife's being held, supposedly.
Because I've played so much Elder Scrolls recently, because there are various towers with chests at the top. I was expecting him to pick a lock or something.
His boss had made Wake out to be something special.
I was just expecting there to be coffee.
He'd gotten a good long look of the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Lot had fantasized about going Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
Sounds a little like Deadly Prey.
He has meat and bones. No candy, no chocolate.
No.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Oh, was it supposed to come here?
It would be awesome if the game ended like Deadly Prey. You chop the bad guy's arm off and beat him to death with his own hand. Of course, your wife would die.
Spoilers! Oh my god, you're spoiling it for everyone.
You cannot
Spoilers for Deadly Prey. Oh my god.
Deadly Prey is awesome. And
yeah, you're
even with
it.
that is not spoiler.
Are you spoiling it? You are so spoiler. You spoil all for the old people and you spoil it. Tommy was always very upset with you.
Oh my god.
Right.
That is too good a Tommy Wiseau.
Maybe he's here. Coffee! Hiding coffee! I saw it, you feck. I saw you. I saw you!
Well spotted.
I'm trying to steal He's going to practice his
Meeks
moves.
just gave that movie high praise as well. Very high praise. He said, I actually enjoyed that movie. It's a great bad movie.
Well, lucrative at first, the mining steadily declined in the 20th century. The steam rarely got out all the time.
If you are into bad movies, you should watch Deadly Prey.
Is Deadly Premonition the game with the
where you start
undead?
Where you start in the bathroom right at the beginning?
No, I'm thinking of different. I was thinking of the one where one of the antagonists is basically an undead Kenturian, but
With Nightingale gone in the night,
I think I'm getting. And the game where the more you got scared, the more it fucked around with the TV and the video. I GameCube game, I think it was at the time, but I think I'm getting my games mixed up.
How does it know how scared I am?
It's how scared the character is.
No, that's a cop out.
But
I expected
it did things
electrodes to be attached to things.
But as you got more, when you got really, really scared, the game would do things like show, you know, like a no signal, no source input on your TV. So you think there was something wrong. Screw you. Yeah, that's it. Internal darkness. Don't know how I'm getting those two mixed up. They're like not the same.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The new sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I tortured the kidnapper to get Alice back.
It's deadly premonition by the guy that then went and made D4.
I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me.
Fuck you, chat!
It knows what it did.
The bastard never showed up.
Well, of course not, because it was during the day. You needed to be dark. No.
The big mountain north of where you are. If you follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by you.
You want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you'll better.
Did I lock the door when I came in?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, weak.
Long game.
Hello? I'm gonna kill it.
The Psycho Mantis thing.
Sorry?
Someone in chat talking about Psycho Mantis. Comments on the games you're playing based upon your saves.
It was close. Maybe closer than ever.
There were more amusing ones. If you played the Metal Gear remakes that came out on later systems, Psycho Mantis would freak out because he couldn't find save games because they were no longer on the save cartridge.
Now put your controller on the floor and I will move it with the bottom of my mind. I'm gonna go, oh my god.
No, I think one of them was like, I'll put the controller on the floor. Wait, I can't get it to move because they'd stopped doing rumble technology that particular generation, so he freaks out over that too. Like, what? What the hell's this? Or was a better one where in Metal Gear Solid 1, I think it is, at some point Colonel Campbell phones you up to tell you to change CDs. And if you're playing the remakes on future systems, he phones you up to tell you to change CDs, and Snake's like, don't need to do that, we're on a Blu-ray now. And he's like, what?
She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed him.
They do love the Easter eggs in Metal Gear.
Dun 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 dun. I look at box of stuff. I don't think I need any more. Oh no, I did. Oh, I picked up a revolver. But look at all this! Fucking America.
Box full of bullets.
Just waiting for Cisco to notice because he's choking down beer, you know. He has nothing to say about it because he possibly still doesn't know what we were looking at.
I'm assuming it's
everybody call him out on it.
The never-ending supply of bullets, which you would, of course, expect to find in America. There's just...
Because you don't care about flares, right? Flares don't hurt you.
Everything the media has told me says that,
see that
America is filled with guns and bullets.
That crate of bullets for children's parties.
Is it a kiddie pack? So yeah, flares don't have much of an effect suddenly. Now that you might be able to find flashbangs. That was me dodging, but I was also reloading, so... Bloody hell. Right.
I love that you can just shrug off a few axe wounds.
They're not real axes. Bullets.
Then you don't need real bullets. Can you not just point at them and go bang, 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 bang? They're shooting. They're throwing not real axes at you.
Ah, fuck's sake. You're bouncing off things that you're not allowed to clip through. Anyway, that way. Oh, look. The new flares.
Was it just
it's the new flares. Flares used to be decent.
I thought there was a third one there.
Flare bangs.
You are wrong.
Oh no, it's just a graphic on the wood. It looked like a flashbang.
Sure it did.
Hey, I've had 9 times what Meeks has had. What Meeks gets Meeks drunk. That's not even enough to get me too tipsy.
Titsy.
I very rarely get titsy.
Ritzy?
I get ritzy on special occasions.
If Zwoosh is around, you can get fisty.
On very special occasions.
I don't have to go. No. You're being very strange, game. Very strange.
That did seem like it was saying, no, don't come in here.
I'm busy in here. See? Flares are shit now. Flares are really shit.
It did just sound like you dropped the flare and then heard a balloon deflating.
They were having a party.
Defeating a cog with a torch.
I had to because the flare didn't work. Because flares are now shit. Focus on what? Okay. There's very little I can do about that.
That's ecological vandalism, that's what that was.
Evil ecological vandalism. Okay, thanks, game.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Okay. You want me to go in? You want? Well, hang on. We just dropped down there. If you want me to go in there, the only way to get to where I need to go is to go through the building. That building over there. Yeah. Whatever. Whatever.
To be fair, the darkness did say there was an obvious path. So we have to ring him back and say, you lying bastard.
I'll run you over. Oh, that worked better than I was expecting. They all look like the guy from Disco Godfather, except they have a sickle.
Put your weight on it!
Angel dust. You can dig it.
What has he had?
We still got that set up for a watch along.
Yeah, we have to do a watch along.
We should probably do that. And stop
Oh, we figured out technology for that.
Well,
we have the technology. We can rebuild.
We can watch along.
It's available on YouTube, so we can just give people a link.
They can watch it in time with us. Jibber jabbing on about it. I'm not immediately equipped to film fire.
The only thing is we'd have to listen with headphones.
Not necessarily.
Because you can't really stream the audio or the video, obviously, because that's, Twitch
That's fine.
Whatever. Ah, stop spinning the car around. Oh, hang on. What? Did I just get out the other door?
The silly door.
Well, no, I got out one door and then somehow was getting out of the other door.
How about the scary door?
The scary door. Considering you've only got hit by a flying minecart, it was pretty scary. The scary door. Of course, you walked it off.
So wait, why did I walk all the way around to get back in here? What?
Because the game told you to.
There's something shiny over there. Revolver ammo. Batteries.
Coffee.
There's another chair. You can give it a good kick.
Fuck you, chair!
Ah!
The chair was
Get the chair's revenge!
The chair was a cunning trap.
Damn it.
I think it's flashbang time. Oh yay, flares, the lesser cousin of the flashbang.
Right in the crotch. Right in the crotch. Right in the crotch. What do you get? Alright, there's no coffee in here, really? Really felt like there should have been. Alright. Ooh, flares.
What, do lithium batteries just last longer?
They're just for your torch.
Yeah, but you've been picking up batteries and lithium batteries.
Oh, maybe they do. I don't think there's any way to switch to lithiums from... No, doesn't seem so. Coffee? No coffee? Fucking chair.
Yeah, you know it's...
That's right. That's right.
You know your place.
It's a tough chair.
Shut your mouth and know your role.
Yeah! I need the note! Trying to touch me.
Oh, or a lithium battery's possibly brighter.
Doesn't make any sense, because surely it's the bulb that determines the brightness.
Yeah.
Well, a mixture of the bulb and the thingy, but if you...
But they
the bulb has to be able to take the extra energy.
They did succumb to flashing very quickly. Ironically, you should see that sign after I say that sentence. Trust no one in the dark.
I'm assuming in this game, if somebody flashes you, that's the least of your troubles. You're like, fine.
Probably, possibly, Meeks. I don't know. Get off the ladder. Meeks wants me to test something.
They do seem
very difficult to aim.
They do seem explodey.
Well, that's good for light.
Would have been.
Would have been.
Yeah. If only a whole bunch of people would re-attack you.
That is
coffee.
Very suspicious coffee. What do you think?
I think that's trap coffee.
No,
trap coffee.
No, it's in an armchair, which is the boss version of the chair.
Or this game just trying to make it so you always feel coffee is safe. So they can set you
well,
up.
It can't. You drank some and got poisoned before.
Echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the dark presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
Oh my god!
Woo! Oh, not Woo. The other version of Woo.
Ah!
I need to. Why are you walking out again? Just.
Yeah, why can't you just walk around the building?
Fucking in and out of this goddamn building. The building you started in. No more coffee.
What if you find some toffee?
Oh wait, it wants me to go in there.
I think a tree just attacked you.
Hello. Anyway.
That's exactly what the tree said while it's falling down.
Best part is that's another one of
That's
those
a
things
Spanish
where
tree.
there's supposed to be a cue that everybody will see. They'll make them look in the right direction.
Oh, I knew the queue was there. I was just too busy doing something else.
I think I would have missed that one. Since the tree was to your left.
Batteries.
Only regular batteries that time.
Oh good, flashbangs.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Well, no shit.
No, yeah, I would agree.
That's kind of daft.
I love the commentary on it. It's like, there's no way these all should be here.
So yeah, the game anyway. There's no reason for these to be here, but there is.
Black goop, la 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 la. Splat. Look at all the black goop. Doing black goopy things. Look at it. Look at it there. Good mental image. Well, that was fun. More of yous? And you. You shot the one that hadn't had the thing yet. Excuse me, reloading.
Bit of slow-mo.
Everybody likes a little bit of slow-mo.
Ow! Oh, it's a big fella again. Ow!
Who keeps throwing axes? Stop it!
See? Flares are rubbish. Oh, you fucker.
I just want to yell at that guy in the back. How do you have so many axes?
I think it's hammers. It is. It's bouncing off me. Don't stop reloading your weapon. Do you know how many bullets I've gone through? Do you?
Those could have been used at a child's party.
Oh yeah, if I was going to gift these to someone. Well, not anymore. It's not actually that dark in game. It's quite light. Atmospheric. Well, that's fine, Matt. It's probably for the best.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me,
naked.
swaying on his feet,
Oh, yeah.
looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Brady.
Well, I guess we're getting arrested.
Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
Hey, birdie. No?
I'm assuming one of your pages tells if you're killing him.
Yeah, possibly. There's yellow dots here.
Does that usually mean there's a secret stash somewhere nearby?
It usually means there's an arrow nearby.
The small rabbit that was drawing the things just stopped to rest its paws against the tree.
Coffee.
Any care about the secret stash gone? It's a trap.
It was a coffee trap.
It's a jumping puzzle on Alan Wake? No.
No, you could just go down the left.
Oh right, yeah, you just. Okay, that's not really
pick up the coffee before you die.
Don't do a running jump.
Wait, am I supposed to go into there or down there? I guess down there, 'cause that's the way the yellow dot is pointing.
That's where the light is as well. But oh, is that a dot?
It's the arrow.
It's the arrow.
It's at one point you find out that the arrows are actually leading you into the trap. And it might have been this one.
Well, not that trap either. Giving you a load
Well, no,
of
it gives you loads of stuff, but then you immediately get tapped. It might not be this one, it might be a later one. Nope, it's this one.
That's the guys with hammers.
Why didn't that kill you? Stop leading me into traps, damn it. Anyway.
You did okay.
I got some flashbangs there. Lost some ammunition. That's the one thing I don't have a lot of. Oh, but there's a supply box, so that's bound to have fuckloads of bullets. Necessary supplies. Yep, revolver ammunition.
And batteries.
Lithium batteries again.
That's the only supplies any American needs in the woods.
Batteries and bullets.
Batteries and bullets. The two Bs.
Shotgun batteries. Shotgun batteries. Batteries for my shotgun. Oh yeah, I thought it was a hunting rifle. Shows how much attention I've been paying.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Switch from...
And then maybe get a throat lozenge.
From the shotgun to the pump action shotgun.
Ooh.
Why are you here if I don't have to press you? Beep. Just cause, huh?
You pressed it. You can't unpress it.
Wait. There's loads of the things. I think you have to run from thing to thing. That's what I'm guessing.
Maybe on the way back?
No.
Oh, you can trick them to...
Oh good, the pump action is shit.
It's faster firing but lower damage a bit.
But goes through the shells. It uses the same ammunition, unfortunately. So... Come on. Ow! There's kind of a house over there I want to go see. Get into the darkness. Coffee! My coffee, foot off!
Oh shit, there's a line for that coffee.
Yeah, he ain't letting them get his coffee though.
Oh yeah, flare guns. I forgot that was a thing. And a fridge? No. Nope. Nope. Maybe you should run, Alan. I know you're getting a little bit of a jog going on. Ow! Yay!
The important thing is you got the coffee.
But did I? No, I think I might stick with the two-shot shotgun.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Interestingly, it's like, choose which way you want to go. Well, I went the other way last time. Let's see what's over here. Beep.
Hi, Adam.
Good night. suddenly he can't aim this gun. All reloaded. Punched in the face. Interesting that that light doesn't heal him. Well, there, I guess. Alright, stop spinning me around and press the button. The light didn't get you. Oh, focus on something.
More ecological vandalism.
Trees fell over.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going
for my coffee? For Alice, no.
It's stealing my coffee. This is the weirdest looking graveyard I've ever seen.
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
What?
What?
That doesn't make any sense because they're not causing you cancer.
Oh,
what are you
he's
doing?
fast.
Oh, good, and another one. Yeah, it's not that scary if you don't ever come near enough to actually hurt me or hit
Can
me.
you not hear him? He's running around in the background going, woo! That's scary woo. I didn't mean to that to come across as an energetic woo.
Woohoo! They're actually going to try and attack me now, eh? That'll be good. Well, that's more irritating than anything else, in all honesty.
It would be better if they were running around in the background with their arms up in the air waving and doing the Kermit thing.
Is he still out there, or?
Yeah.
He disappears when you step into the light.
I need a brew. Do you wish a brew or you have any alcohol?
I might have some more alcohols.
Alice was dead. A ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Probably not a century, Mr. Wayne. And then it exploded.
You defeated a car with a torch.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Pick up the page. Oh wait, we need to turn on the T webcam.
Oh yeah, the T-cam. This is the first tea he's made this weekend.
So if he throws it over you, we know why.
Well, if he throws it over me, I'll be especially upset as I specifically asked for no tea.
But you can tell this is a British stream. Well, actually, it's only when Thorne's here that this happens, is it? We wouldn't dare boil the kettle on stream. Great big gorge. Originally founded in 1928. Blah 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 blah. 1970. Even coffee. Oh yeah. So this has been abandoned for like 100 years according to him. Even though it said like it fell apart in 1970. For a full century. Fucking fridge!
You showed that fridge.
Dodge that inanimate object.
Don't take that kind of shit from those kind of inanimate objects.
I did try to throw a flashbang. It didn't do shit. Alright. Okay, you with a fucking torture.
You got some form of a cover.
Getting smacked by things. Getting smacked by inanimate objects.
Well, you shook it off now. Getting hit in the face by a car.
A tractor. Tractors ain't shit. When they smack you in the face. Vulcan Arena.
Right inside of your toaster looks very elaborate.
That's the new toaster that Cisco just bought.
What does the right inside do?
Cooks eggs.
Cooks eggs?
Fried, boiled, poached.
Stick them in a stew.
All of the above.
How many flavors?
Not all at once. That'd be weird.
It's just... Okay, that's fine. I was just looking at it thinking, that doesn't look like a toaster. What the hell is on the side of this toaster?
Standing by a rock. You didn't fucking touch me, you lying piece of crap. I was standing behind a rock. That hit me. That one did hit me.
That broke every bone in your body.
Fine, I'm gonna have to use my last flashbangs then. Oh wait, I've also got the flare gun, I suppose. That's the thing. Which did fuck all. Cross the ghost town and murder the ghost train. I got to save all of my flashbangs, but I'll probably lose. I'll examine the door.
And you've got the iron horse.
Examine the hell out of this door.
I was going to say, it does not look like a particularly sturdy building. I reckon
No, you could
kick your way
that
in.
door open. Mr. Wake.
Also, if you lock...
What?
If you locked the door, why would you leave the key on... That makes no sense.
Maybe that was tied a loading transition, but...
Come on, open that door.
Or maybe that was supposed to be something else, an earlier version
Oh
of
my
the
God,
game.
is that one of the...
Outside of riding is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one.
meta
He
moment.
writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous
The amusing thing is the actor looks nothing like him.
powers to shape the world of a realm
He's not even dressed like him.
Well, okay, he sort of
Oh,
is.
is he?
He's wearing a black hoodie and tweed.
Is that a tweed? That looks like
Satan writes about himself.
he got the outer jacket wrong.
Being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Satan believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things
The
from my
game
story.
loves Lovecraft, doesn't it?
They fit.
Who doesn't love Lovecraft? It's just he doesn't love anybody else.
Ooh, hunting rifle.
I thought that's what I had, to be honest.
No, you got the pump action.
No,
Then he died and didn't get the pump action.
But it's not as good as the shotgun.
He got the
which is
regular
also-
action.
The shotgun, however, is also starting to get a bit shit. So we'll try the rifle for a bit. Okay. Focus on the tree.
That's what I
That
meant,
tree
Matt.
fell over again.
I said that's what I meant when I said that Lovecraft didn't love anybody else, because Lovecraft was in fact incredibly racist.
Surely he loved one type of people then.
I think he was also antisocial and things.
Asocial.
The thing is that I think that's like some of the basis for his horror, unfortunately.
Was
It
just
was racism.
That, you know, he saw everybody as alien.
Sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Well, it wasn't full of insults. It probably had one insult. But there's yellow dots over here, so we need to waste more time trying to figure out
Well, that's clearly leading you to
another trap, probably.
Admiral Akbar. I'll be sitting in there going, "It's a trap."
It's a top. Put it on.
I'm a carp.
That's racist. They're not actually fish. You racist fuck.
Yeah. I read the
Cops.
books.
They're not cops. You racist fuck.
Yeah. All I love Crash writing is
Birds! Feckin' boys! Well, I'm turning into little pop. Just every now and again, one of the group falls off. Falls away.
bastard!
We're allergic to light. I believe they get closer if I stop shining light at them. Really?
I've actually not read any Lovecraft, so.
You're familiar with his stuff, though. And it was all
If
over.
you met
that.
Cthulhu on the street, you'd recognise it.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't speak to him because he's a bit of a dick.
Oh, no, he's fine. Hey, Cuff, how you doing? Coof. Yeah.
Cthulhu.
Hello, boys. The music is dramatic, so there must be dramatic boys. God, you're sneaking up on me, isn't it? Yeah? As my battery slowly recharges.
Trying to remember the other ones, was it? Shaggeroff or something?
Ah. Fucking boys again.
Sugaroff, maybe.
Sugar puffs?
Snuggeroff.
Snuffleupagus?
Yes, he was a Cthulhu. He was very Lovecraftian. I'm not sure why they let him on Sesame Street, but...
Oh, the crap he got up to. Banger. Whee!
Nibberoff? God, I was... No, it wasn't. Isn't that one called Shaggeroff or something? Shaggeroff? That sounds wrong.
Shaggeroff.
That is clearly from the porn parody of Lovecraft.
The real Lovecraft.
But the, what was it? The Secret World? Wasn't
Yes.
the Secret World? You had a Lovecraft world thing.
There, that first area was in the map. And it was fantastic for the first couple of hours.
Tunnel go to Cauldron Lake. Oh, tunnels go to Cauldron Lake. Alright, let's go to Cauldron Lake.
I misread that as the bird idiot god, which would be very weird.
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
Does that mean don't go to Cauldron Lake?
Yeah, show up as one of the bad guys or something. Well, not a bad guy, but a monster. They're all... Don't yell back or anything.
Alice?
Oh. He's like, oh, there you go. He does actually yell back in the end.
Lady face?
Did you ever play...
Whoa.
That was random.
I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here.
Silent Hill Memories? Shattered Memories?
No, I never did. Silent Hill 1, played it and loved it. Silent Hill 2, loved it. Silent Hill 3, I got very bored with and annoyed.
It would be amusing to stream because of certain quirks, but otherwise it's crap.
They were feeling good. Running with beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie later in the night.
Are you laughing at the wording of this?
No.
Sickest men?
One of the better things about Silent Hill Memories is at the start you're looking for your daughter, and there was actually a button on the gamepad dedicated to have your guy just yell her name. So you can just walk around going, Cheryl, 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 and does, you know, different pitches and tones. They're just silly.
Is it the story of the first one again?
No. It's far, far worse than that. I don't know if I should spoil it in case somebody decides to actually play it.
I'm assuming it wasn't a console exclusive then?
It was exclusive to the Wii, I think.
Oh,
Am I wrong?
God.
Am I wrong with that?
No, I don't think it was exclusive to the Wii. Is it on the PC?
Not Shattered Memories. At least not I'm aware of. Oh, I'm not. I think I'm mixing them up.
And the movie was...
The other thing it did is its tagline was the game adapts to you. At some points the game asks you questions, and depending on what you pick, the monsters change.
Oh yeah, I think I remember something about that.
And it's completely and utterly pointless because it's like, if you pick one thing, they're a slightly different shade of purple, and it's like, well, I don't realise how my choices affected that.
It's supposed to make it more scary or something tailored to you, but yeah.
What's the question? Which is the scariest colour? Purple?
Or slightly more...
Which of these two colours is more scary?
Wasn't it things like if you explored or something? Or didn't explore, if you picked up all the health kits? Or if you just
That's
wandered
Silent
ahead
Hill 1.
and stuff like that?
There was
It would change?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't read that one. It's probably...
All I can just imagine is like the trip to the get your eyes checked. Is it more scary like this or like this?
One or two?
One or two. Is it more scary if I go like this or like this?
I think I've got the wrong Silent Hill game. Maybe it was Frozen something? Frozen Eclair? I don't know.
Silent Hill, Frozen Eclair.
The other thing I remember is that there was chase sequences where you had to run from the enemies. Thing is, if they caught you, they just sort of latched onto you and gave you a hug. So, and it was just dumb looking. The death animation was Harry Mason falling over dead, with the enemy sort of leaning over on him, like hugging him. It was like, what?
You were spooned to death.
Yeah. Is that Shattered? The one where it keeps going into ice, and you keep having flashbacks to, well, not actually flashbacks, but to a psychiatrist session.
Coffee.
Okay, yeah. So I was right. It's Shattered Memories. I doubt anyone does intend to play it, but there is a big twist that's really stupid. I suppose it's okay, but...
Alright, calm down a little.
Does it turn out to all be a dream?
My way up this mine shaft
Kind of.
That's
Maybe
a
the machinery
sucky
could help me
twist.
with that.
I already was awake. You took my focus away from doing it to tell me I should do it.
I can't remember the exact details, but at the end, the camera turns around in the psychiatrist sessions. They weren't with you; they were with Cheryl, and you were a figment of Cheryl's imagination. So you never existed. Most of the whole game didn't happen. And it's like,
Those sort of things rarely work. The only time I can think of where it really did work was The Sixth Sense. Not in a game, but in a in a movie, in anything.
Yeah.
Where
you have to be really careful with that sort of thing.
Yeah, because you're basically invalidating the entire experience.
Yeah, basically like, well, that 8 hours of game we just did didn't happen.
Where am I trying to get to? Probably not up there. It's over there.
Oh Jesus! M. Night Shyamalan. Him and his fucking happening.
It's a happening.
Other movies, but
nothing beat that. It's just the plants. The plants have decided that we're too much, and then the wind is teaming up with the plants apparently, or the plants are making wind. They send their evil.
Yeah, what are you talking about? That film was entirely all about Marky Mark and nothing else.
No, I'm just assuming the film's about plant flatulence.
Yes, quite literally silent but deadly.
Okay. Guess I'll climb back down here.
I'll have to say, Danny, that you're wrong. There's probably more stupid movies, but it was a pretty damn stupid one.
Stupider movies in this room.
In this room?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I don't know if that was... I don't know if the room is more stupid. Hang on, where am I going? Because, I mean, I wasn't unavailable to get down there. That wasn't the place I couldn't get to. Oh, right. Okay. Problem was, I didn't know where I was going. Now I see why. This whole section just failed, by the way.
Sorry, I'm just reliving the happening.
It's a happening.
That scene where he talks to the plant and tries to explain that they're good.
You mean the rubber plant? I'd say the rubber plant. The rubber plant is a plant. The fake plastic plant.
Yeah.
Talks to it. He negotiates with it.
I just love that that's the conclusion they come to, is all the plants are out to get us.
How many times could you have done that in this game so far, Mr. Wake?
Especially his wake kick.
Wake kick. Wake chop. Wait, where am I going up?
The thing is, at the end of the happening, I wanted somebody just to explain that it wasn't the plants and that was just them all going mad.
Did you ever play New Vegas?
You know I did.
Fallout New. No, I didn't actually.
You went to course.
Did the plants do it in New Vegas?
No, it's something else just happened to remind me of that. It's like, I think they're remaking it in Fallout 4, which is...
Why?
Kind of weird, but it's...
Wasn't New Vegas sort of a disappointment for them or something?
It was other people, because other people are kids. It was made by Obsidian, the people that actually did the original Fallouts.
Yeah.
And it was made on the premises that you could kill anybody, and the game would still have a completion. Oh, you did, because I remember your reaction to the rich guy in the bunker.
Was it to kill him?
Yes. He was.
That's Bras's pretty standard stock reaction.
There was a character where he's in a bunker because he's dying. He's in a cryo machine, and Braz got there early because he was just pissing around. He walked in, he had to
Well,
go
that's
for an
right, I
army of
hadn't-
robots.
I
It was
hadn't
really
met him.
dangerous.
I hadn't spoken to him
Yeah.
yet. I just went straight in, found him in his cryo.
And he was like,
stasis
you know,
pod.
you got into the secret lair, you fought past an army of robots. I don't even know who the fuck you are. Why have you done this? And Brad's just like, I don't know. And he's like,
anyway, he's dead.
Yes, Mr. House, that was it.
Yes, House.
Yes, you could, if you were pissing around and not doing the plot tour, you could break into his bunker right from the start, and he had reactions to that on the lines of, I don't even know who the, you know, why are you here? And your character would literally be, I don't know.
Just cause.
But yes, they wrote New Vegas on the premises that if any character died, and there's no character you can't kill in that game, but yeah, sorry, that was mine, then the game still is completable. Unlike
Fallout.
Bethesda's way of doing it, which is just to make all, like, 50% of the NPCs...
Oh, look, you knocked them out, but now they hate you.
Yeah, unkillable.
Boys again.
Yeah, I don't know if they're remaking it, or if it's a sequel, but they are making a Fallout 4 New Vegas. I see it's a remake.
Can you run while holding a flare? No, of course not. That would be...
Weirdly, New Vegas is the game that correctly taught me that Caesar is actually pronounced Kaiser.
Which Caesar?
The Latin pronunciation of Caesar is actually, they had no soft C, so it's Kaiser.
Yeah.
And the game, one of the characters in the game who runs the Legion is called Kaiser. And I was like, oh, they keep pronouncing his name wrong. And just somewhere on the lines it was like, no, it is actually how you're supposed to pronounce it. Kaiser, yep. So, that's also why I said Centurion earlier. Weird things. Who says video games don't teach you things?
Lots of religious groups usually.
It's not even Julius, because they had no J either. It's Julius, I think?
All you think of was actually, it's pronounced Arkaj.
There are so many in-jokes in like the titles to our streams like that no one will ever get. I know you'll get them though, so that's fine. Where did those other birds go? They flew off. Oh no, I'm gonna fall! Look at all that down there!
That.
Anyway.
But it doesn't rain in the sun, Julius Caesar, the Roman Caesar.
Julius Kaiser?
The Roman Geyser?
Yes. That's quite a nickname.
You're going to be very disappointed when you get to know him well.
There seems like there might be something hidden. No, there's not hidden. That's fine. Keep going.
That was one of the weird facts I learned from video games. The other one was the whole wolf alpha beta thing is actually bullshit. It doesn't exist. The guy that originally did all that research did it on wolves in captivity.
Take that. I don't know why I did that. Probably an achievement for shooting them all. Pick up hunting rifle ammunition. Because the trees are doing the weird shimmery thing again.
Yeah, that is a thing. I know the alpha wolf model thing doesn't exist, but I still think of it. Because it's just something that's not you. But don't you just love it when you find out things you were taught were wrong?
That happens all the time.
Yeah, especially
School
maths.
was stupid. School sucked.
1 + 1 actually equals 5.
Are you just saying that to annoy Danny?
Yeah, of course.
Oh. The 8th deepest lake in the world. I don't know why this has a lift. The 8th deepest lake in the world, Cauldron Lake, is clearly from them.
Why would you write that on the sign? It's like, it's not even in the top 3.
Fuck the other 7.
Yep, well, the research was actually unintentionally research on prison behaviour. Because the wolves were all in a captivity. And funnily enough, it's the same thing with humans in prisons.
Oh, okay. Ow! Ow! Right in the forehead!
I bet it also happens in high schools.
Anywhere a pecking order is required socially. Anyway, that was fun.
This is being a very educational stream.
If you say so. Drink lots of coffee. You don't have to
Not the game. God,
pronounce
no.
it Caesar, but you can if you want, because most people will. And that's just common law right there. Like, Meeks is a panda, because in common law, everybody says he's a panda. If 9 out of 10 books say he's a panda, then he's a panda, because that's the only thing that will be written. The only thing that will survive is he is a panda. Common law.
I had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the wakes.
Stucky.
It was dark when he'd found their car
Who's
parked at the
Mop?
end of the road by Cauldron
Oh
Lake.
no.
It made no sense.
Maybe the police
But there was no
woman?
sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge.
Meeks is still on?
The diver's aisle before it sank
I thought he would have gone to bed ages ago.
The boss wouldn't be happy.
Tell them Thorne spelled your name wrong.
Why would I be the proof that he's not a panda?
I have no idea. I think he's just desperately grasping for anybody now. Anybody to try and help perpetuate the idea that he is not a panda, which is laughable. Oh, we'll have to do some parkour now.
I will say that I find it very difficult to type Meeks as a panda without making a typo.
We're just thinking of lots of racist things that you might be accidentally writing.
No, it's more trying to log into the ARC server.
Oh my god, spoilers! We just gave away the super secret password. Live on stream. Now everyone's going to log in and do the things. Where the fuck are we going again?
Feed the dying dinosaurs, maybe? I'm only kidding.
I do love Panda D.
Is that like Sunny D?
Yep.
Available in packets.
Now he's just kicking the doors open.
Oh,
Wait,
Tom, CW and TZ, which was Thomas Zane. That's the
Wasn't the yellow text supposed to be helping you? Now it's just got really...
Well, no, the yellow text was being left by that crazy old lady.
Alright.
And I think it's like Tom's girlfriend or...
And her initials are CH, so...
I miss you, Tom.
Apparently Meeks isn't working till New Year's Day.
Crazy horse.
Huh?
He's not working, so he's going to be here for a whole stream today. And
The crazy horse and the Agamemnon. You will lead up a task force.
Yes, the task force Picard led against the Borg.
And it's still hilarious. I mean, I know it's not
called the Crazy Horse Task Force?
No, one of the ships is called the Crazy Horse. Imagine you ended up getting the captaincy of the Crazy Horse.
Wouldn't look good on
You're
a
like,
CV,
for
would
fuck's sake, we're not becoming the fucking flagship, are we? The USS
No,
Crazy Horse.
it's a good one. We're the party ship. We're everybody enjoy. Everybody has a good time on the Crazy Horse.
No, everybody's just drunk. Doesn't mean they're having a good time. Sure. Why is this like?
Flashbang. There's a chair.
Remember when that used to actually injure them? Good times when I used to actually injure them.
Or dinosaur.
Well, I'm not using the something right now.
There's something on the chair as well.
Jeez.
Shotgun ammunition.
Okay, I'll shotgun ammo.
Were they trying to help you now? Have the chairs switched side?
Chairs don't have a side.
Why aren't you throwing that flare? I just asked you to throw it.
Are you implying they're just trying to play both ends against the middle?
Yes.
Chairs are neither on the side of good nor evil. Chairs just are. They're freaking throwing things!
He doesn't even have a hammer.
No! Anyway. Should we do that again? Just let's fall through the floor E this time. Fuck's sake, Wake.
It was okay. He came through that ceiling completely unscathed.
Just to leave via the other. Just climb out a friggin' window or something, Wake. Jesus.
Wake kicked the wall.
Yeah. Wake kick. Or just, you know, walk around the side. Climb the fence. Drink
Night,
the
Jaden.
coffee.
I hope you feel better soon.
Do you not feel you good?
No.
No.
I thought I could make out
He's still holding the forward button.
island and the cabin had been.
Yeah, I wanted to see if you could go right off.
I kind of want the cutscene to pan back and you go off the cliff.
No, it froze me in place.
In the distance, I could see Cauldron like, ow, 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 ow.
I was close now.
Picked up another.
I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were killing me.
You know, as a writer, I have to say he starts a lot of his sentences with I.
Yeah.
It's very repetitive.
Don't find it.
I think it is.
Another rough period.
What?
Right now,
I
it's
have to
very
agree.
important that you stay calm.
Aye, aye.
We don't want you to have another episode.
Aye. Wait.
Have been for a while.
There you go, Cisco. It's pulling the what you said shit before. He was just on drugs the entire time. Now he's in an addiction clinic.
That's too much for a cliche. Whenever that comes up, I roll my eyes.
Out the window. Down the street.
There was a period in like the 90s and the early 2000s where like every single series seemed to go through that, didn't it?
Yeah, it seemed to be like
Buffy, Star Trek.
yeah, it's like you always had an episode where someone
Stargate.
was crazy and it was in an asylum.
Yeah, but in imagining the rest of them.
Yeah.
It was the most avant-garde thing.
And 9 times out of 10, the other characters were the nurses and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, they were always.
Yeah, that got to the point that I'd roll my eyes so hard that I'd do a backflip.
Even though you were rolling them sideways.
Yeah, man.
This looks like an end of an episode. And then he exploded apparently.
That does seem to be end of episode E.
Which episode are we on?
3?
Is he running it?
3. Boom ba doom, and this is where you get content banned.
There's music, you have to interrupt it, start singing along to it. It's Alan Wake.
Are you gonna do? Oh god, I just remember what we're gonna open with, and I completely forgot. We'll do it tomorrow. I don't want to say anything. I remember now. Just remind me something, and I'll remember.
You can't have a moment of silence. You have a moment of silence. This gets content banned. Keep speaking. Well, I failed.
What? What the fuck? What did your daddy do?
You had a drunken dance with the pregnant midwife? Drunk with midwife? I don't know. Well, we have like 45 minutes. I'm not sure if we can get through the next one. Find out.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story.
It was always a horror story.
Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
It's turning into a romantic comedy.
Her purported kidnapper
With Adam Sandler in it.
Oh, fuck.
No, sorry, we're back at horror again.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Sure.
Hartman, I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. I don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient in my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from
You lie.
symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
Is he asleep in his jacket? Fuck's sake. We gave you a sedative through your fucking tweed jacket.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had pumped in me was making me numb.
Oh my.
I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
Couldn't sit. The chairs didn't work.
No manuscript pages.
Gosh.
The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Oh, fun times. God, you're strong.
Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah.
When were you looking at me
Russian
from this
gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk in some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good. This corridor is for patients. Most of them are here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course.
He's the
I
muscle?
encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this
Okay,
thing
check.
under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Yeah, hang on. You up, chair. Hello. Oh, okay. Fucking rocking chair. I know who's the boss. Sorry. Important business. Damn it.
Every chair has been fricked.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that one.
I can't touch that one. Yeah, I'm not going on the lift for you.
That one would frick you.
I'll take the stick.
Oh.
I'll take the bears.
Wasn't expecting that.
No stairs, just bears.
I hope they're good flashy bangs outside your house, Husker.
Are they Marks and Spencers?
The waitress.
Experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this.
Okay.
I can't remember what's after waitress. What's the next most posh thing?
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned. And you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. You go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything
Oh, fucking sundials.
logic.
Yeah, sure. Sundials.
They're as untrustworthy as chairs.
Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated. Thomas Zane. Thanks, Zane. Oh, sorry, we're supposed to be doing something. We punched him in the face. That we did.
I never get tired of this view.
Pretty crap view, to be honest.
Isn't it? Colorado Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make
suppose it might be if it was not so foggy.
I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way.
What's wrong with your hands? The entire time doing this.
Alan, what I'm telling you is good news.
Maybe he's got crazy arthritis.
Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
He seems to be surrounding you with chairs there.
His words echoed madly.
I think it's the chairs. I think the chairs are behind it all, to be honest.
You need to work with it. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
Are you relocking all these doors after yourself? Because you don't seem to be.
He's led you into an ambush.
Oh, hello again.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
He's doing that without moving his lips.
That's why it's so scary.
Yeah, that's right. I got you. I'm a real bad tree,
Hello.
mister. You should be afraid of me.
You look like you're on drugs.
That's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Oh.
I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
Alan, please, this way.
I can't even
Well,
see.
I guess I'd better start wrapping this up.
Chairs.
The storm is almost here.
Fucking chairs. Fuck you. Fuck you. No. Fine, I'll walk all the fucking way back.
I'm guessing you can't knock his easel over once he's on his canvas.
No.
Lean over in front of the brush.
Alan, this way.
Yeah.
You might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing. As soon as you feel up to it.
Better if he then went, oh yeah, part of your problems is you're an insane coffee kleptomaniac. Kleptomaniac?
Kleptomaniac.
Kleptomaniac.
Coffee kleptomaniac. Is that a double bed, boarded room?
On the contrary,
Oh, look behind you. There's double beds there.
For the dining room.
Yeah.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
Kleptomaniac is only a light kleptomaniac.
Scary door. And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had a, how should I put this, a heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard.
Sure.
They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods.
Sure.
After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark. No, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has
I just love talking about the other patient's disabilities right in front of them.
Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return
He also
to
looks
your
like Jerry the King Lawler.
right. Really is for the best. Don't you think?
What?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer. Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah. Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm. The Anderson farm. Valhalla! We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message. Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words. My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me. About everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you? Tom just lost is all. Mama Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
Scott be looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Birch.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
The stairs I was heading for. Thanks. Da 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 da. not house?
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think. There's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside.
Sure, it's not supposed to be funny.
It's made worse by the fact that the actual character is doing an idle animation.
A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Oh no. One day. Can't be bothered with that kind of crap today.
It's probably just the developer's website. Hey, dog, what are you doing taking my put in the couch?
You're not using it.
That was early random. He got up, stood in my seat for a bit, and then just...
Well, you did call him out on it.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key. Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
Is a nurse watching you?
Like a hawk?
Oh, is that my room? Wait, yes.
By a hawk, we mean she's flown away.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
Says the old man. Well, in fact, he's the muscle around here.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
The Night Springs Xbox 360 game.
Is there an Xbox 360 in the room?
There is. No, this has changed.
Is that a good game to let a person who's schizophrenic play?
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of this. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
We're on a comeback tour, baby!
Sinclair looked back. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the keys to talk to I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping
So
them.
those old people beat up the...
With a fucking hammer. And he didn't give a shit. Why did you try it? Whatever.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made of the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't believe right.
Yeah, well, we're looking at the pictures first.
Is there a manuscript page there?
There is.
Hartman wasn't happy. Maud could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time. And he blurted out 2 days. Less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
All the pictures.
All the pictures are supposed to be of you.
And that's what you heard us saying earlier.
Chair, 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 fucking chair, fucking chair. Fuck you, chair. Fuck you, chair.
You win this time.
I recognized the words of the phone call from her. It had been a cut of this, just a recording.
Oh, this isn't his office?
Crazy.
You're gonna sue it to shreds?
Ow, about time.
Yeah. Get out of the way.
Man, I'm glad to see you. We need to get to Harper's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no. The cops found me in Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy out. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Barry is the best character.
These were all the pages I had already. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Aim a bit higher for that.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
From where?
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake,
So if there's a car out there.
this is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability in mind.
Sorry, what was that?
Is he grinning?
He did seem to be smiling a bit weird.
That did seem a really weird place for a smug grin.
Followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars.
Yeah, he did.
When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning, even in the water.
Well,
Jack
they're
turned
made
the
to do
radio
that.
louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach. The dark presence would compel me to the moment. I had to find a way out.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I need to now actually press the A to open locks.
Well,
That's
what? Sheer force of will?
Apparently.
Force of keys.
That was mean.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
That's a nice sentence to take out of context.
Was there something on the floor there?
No.
Well, there is, but I don't think it's a thing you can interact with. Bear! The bear is floating.
Floaty bear.
It's a good thing they have this old oil generator, it's just sitting in the corner.
God, this is going to take forever. Ow. Fuck's sake. Pick up a flare. Which I guess we have to use on the bears. I might be wrong, because that flare's about to run out. Oh no, the bears disappeared.
I was hoping there'd be a boss. I was hoping there'd be a boss fight. Again, you just stop in the middle of this to watch TV.
Are we watching an advert? We are, aren't we?
Believe you are.
And all because the lady
Mustang drill
tray.
Watching several.
All the product placement. All the product placement that we've had so far throughout the game is all in that, apparently.
He knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front, and he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
Discover new music and old favorites.
Oh, sorry. Run. Okay.
Where is the game based?
I don't know. Oh, still can't walk through that yet.
I think it is actually based on the time it was made. It's just a rustic rural village.
Ow. Anyway. Thank you. Wait, do I need that to smash through the door, do you think? Like, jump out of the way? It's a little stuck in the other room at the moment.
Awesome.
Come on. Come on, you can make it. Come on. You can make it. Hey, maybe?
It didn't make it.
Fuck's sake.
It got me based in the 80s because there's definitely...
If only I had the keys, huh?
Wait, is there a car coming around?
Shoot, no, we are. Ow! Oh, well, now you fucking make it. We waited for fucking ages. God's sake.
Oh, guess that's not the solution.
Nah, just don't need to.
Killed by shadow-possessed balls.
Gotta watch out for them balls.
No, the others are still playing. I'm relatively sure that is what we're supposed to do, but I guess we'll find out.
It would sort of... That does seem a very set piece.
Oh yeah, this isn't set in the 80s now. Let's see if I can get through before.
Stranger Things is what was set in the 80s.
How?
I think you hit it, not it hit you. Balls!
Oh, fuck's sake. If only you had the keys that you have. And then you could just unlock these doors.
Or could just open the windows.
Yeah.
Alan, kick the windows.
Aww.
Sorry, wait, kick.
Well, it's all touched the door a little bit.
I really want the game to yell balls whenever that does a dive attack.
It doesn't seem to give a very good dodge for this. It did destroy the door.
It knocked me through the doors though.
Ah, that's the other solution. Use your face. Have you got a torch? Maybe?
No, I've just got the pistol. Maybe I can shoot it though.
Alright, took the door out first go.
Hello.
How did you get out there?
Wait. Sorry, hang on, I'll be back in a second.
There's a coffee.
He has no cardio.
How did you get out there then?
Ow, don't hit me in the face with it. Yep, it's a house. It's a happening. Close enough. Don't you love it when the games say things like, no, now you're going to have to go through the hedge maze?
It makes me question, who puts a hedge maze as a way out of a lunatic asylum? I mean...
Makes a reasonable amount of sense. You think
I want you to go through this hedge maze. Barry's on the other side of it. And he's like, oh, you could have just used the door I used. Sorry, I forgot about that.
Okay, who puts a desk in the middle of a hedge maze?
That was a shot.
Fuck. That's a rock. Don't trust emus, I think that's it.
I got email.
Both very untrustworthy.
Don't trust emus with him?
Oh, emails from emus.
Okay.
Email. Oh, there's a page.
So I wonder if that guy just got cut off. Maybe she was writing, don't trust Emily.
Stared to the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
Spoilers. Oh.
How can he see anything?
Yeah. You just stayed where you were, you'd be fine. Just explore.
Yeah, but I do believe they're running at you with a psychotic intent.
That's cheating. I'm not allowed to climb over. If I'm not allowed to climb over, you're not allowed to climb over.
Why would you climb over? You could just literally kick your way through. It's a hedge, not a wall. Literally, the only reason not to climb over is not to run through is you're being polite.
Well, of course we're being polite. We're British.
He's not. He's American. He's allowed to be rude.
Hey, page. I was stuck in a maze.
Down the corridor. He disliked leaving Wake when he was surely at his most susceptible to therapy. this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing, and he had woken something up in the depths of the lake. Now, it was coming for him. Hartman had naturally prepared for a situation like this. The idiot brothers would keep Wake
Do you remember the hedge maze they planted at Saltwell Park? Only it was about...
No, it's a hedge maze of the future. It's tiny saplings at the moment, so you just step over it.
It's literally a foot tall. It's like, you can see a maze. What about the in York, the corn maze?
What do you mean? You will be amazed.
Yes, but also on the front it said "Get lost." That's the truth, was it? The flyer had like a picture of a corn, and literally the corn was saying "Get lost." And yes, you will be amazed in this corn maze.
And the baby is also dead.
Your mind bird, I'm kind of busy. Fine. I'll do that nonsense again when I reload my gun. Back in Boyd. That is a lot of birds, actually. You didn't fly through the gazebo, you lies. Open the emergency.
Do you have any flares or a flare gun?
I have very little of anything. Slowly pops some of the pigeon.
Pop the pigeon is...
Pop the pigeon. I assume I'm going this way. You just throw something at me. Excuse me, cowboy. Coffee and pages, coffee and pages, coffee and pages. Got stuck on a seat for cute chairs. Checkpoint. Random weapons.
More pages. Is that the man in charge of D?
Oh, then I don't know who Mott is then.
And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots.
No.
So Mott was the kidnapper, well, the supposed kidnapper.
But instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
I thought we only had to walk through a hedge maze. Now where the feck are we?
I'm just throwing...
Ow.
See? They just went straight to the hedge. They have no respect for horticulture.
Oh, a flare. Woo. Oh no, I didn't see that part.
Evil wheelbarrow!
I wonder if this is why you gave me the flare. Enjoy being a gate. You fuck.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall.
Peter is floating by.
Separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay. Okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
And then everybody died.
The end.
Apparently we're hit by a Death Star.
Are you enjoying being a gate? Is it doing it for you? Fucking stupid darkness. Bullets and batteries, bullets and batteries at the Costco. Bullets and batteries, bullets and batteries, bullets and batteries, bullets and batteries. Will you shoot him? I am pulling the trigger. Whatever though. It's probably fine.
It's fine, it's all fine.
Gifts.
Coffee. Shotgun.
Oh man, I don't have my rifle. I prefer the rifle.
Yep, you've lost the rifle.
Well, it wants me to go the other way, so we totally have to go this way.
For a page!
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bull-eyed, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he'd had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
Really? Oh, Barry.
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slid it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
The guy slowly walking towards you? Is that a cutscene or is that...
Yeah.
It was really weird. It took my focus
You
away.
could attack them, but no, it's...
You know those flares are supposed to do something. I get that they don't work anymore.
It just irritates their skin.
Cool. Oh, you went down at all, huh? That's a shame.
What's he doing with twigs?
I don't know. Oh, do I have to go through this again?
It's also, is he supposed to be searching for the keys in his pocket or on the floor?
I have no idea.
I think the voice clips, though, humans don't really match up with the action. Sorry, stop it.
What has got to be there? What are you looking for?
The key.
You said the key fit. What are you doing?
Yeah, he said it kind of fit loose, but apparently he's actually lost it.
That's nice. We're so dead.
Can you move from where you are? Because you're like...
Sort of, but not very far.
You're kind of, let's say you're...
Ooh. It's especially bad because the sequence lets you watch them getting closer.
Or you just stand there. Where did you come from exactly? I thought you shot the one behind.
I'm assuming his finding the... opening the gate will coincide with you killing everything. You just said open the gate.
Yeah, the door's open.
And there was a light he was standing under. I appreciate he took the cutout with him.
We're going to the Anderson farm. I knew you were going to say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're going to buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm going to live in it.
The tanning bed isn't really, I suppose it is light, but... Done with darkness, and I'm moving on to skin cancer.
That is the next logical progression.
But that's fine. Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
Maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I know. Listen, I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before. It happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm there. You just need to find it. Look out!
Yeah, look out.
Why were you not watching the fricking road?
I was hoping this was the end of the episode.
It provides a handy point to stop.
It sort of does, I suppose.
I lost my gun in the crash.
You won't remember anything.
That's where we end that.
Right.
That is how that episode ends. I guarantee it. That's definitely how that ends. Right, well, you go on with all the alcohols. Say something. You have not said much. Sing.
Tra-la-la-la-la.
Danny won't be disappointed in that in the slightest. We'll be back tomorrow at our usual time with some co-op to Thorne. Thorne has promised me he's got some games, so I don't know what they are. We will play them, and I'm sure they will be fun.
And don't forget, on Monday we're doing 12-hour stream.
I need to go to bed then. I need to sleep. I'm doing 12-hour stream. God damn it. Yes, 12-hour stream incoming, and hoobity-dooby and fla-da-dee-da.
And we'll also be giving stuff away.
Yeah, we've got games to give away, but you know, that sort of thing always happens. That's normal, don't have to go on about that. Right, we'll see you tomorrow. Go do something fun.
Good night.
Productive or useful.
Funductive.
But not illegal. You know? Good night.